There's some good, but definitely a lot of red flags to this new trailer. You know what it is? It's the vulgar one, the vulgar son, the vulgar desperado.
Sitting with him is the gentleman bastard.
So, if you haven't heard or seen, Ninja Turtles has a new movie coming out from Seth Rogen. And if you're new or haven't heard, I've been on this channel before. Niggas is big time turtle fans over here.
TURTLT
Power.
power.
So, I was pretty excited for this because, before he got a little bit more woke, I'm a Seth Rogen fan too.
Definitely.
And, I was a little excited for this, but I don't know, man. There's good, there's bad, and
That's a little ugly.
yeah, there's a little ugly. There's a little ugly. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna like do no bullshit ass reaction. You can watch it. It's not even that long of a trailer. We're just gonna kind of talk about a couple things in it, show some footage. You know how we do here. But first, let's kind of start off with some good, right? Some green flags, then we'll do red flags. So first green flag is it actually is pretty.
Yeah.
It's
It got some comic motif to it, it feels
yeah,
like, you
that
know?
Into the Spider-Verse
Yep.
style.
Yep.
I do enjoy that kind of. It's almost like cell shaded, like back in the day, video games, right? But it's like a little bit. I don't know what the word for this, but I do enjoy this art style. A slight red flag on that same tip though is I'm not a big fan, and I guess this is kind of expands to a little bit bigger. Is that I don't like their young look, like right, like I don't like
Yeah.
that
They look more like they're 10 years old. Type
yeah,
of look.
and
Yep.
that's kind of like it's like a stylistic choice in the art sense, but it's also like in the story sense. Like
Yep.
they like Donatello's like a little boy. He got this
Yeah.
prepubescent voice on
Nothing
here.
is dropped with him yet. Like he
Yeah,
screamed and everything, and it was
turtle
still
balls.
hitting all of the hitting all the high pitches, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn,
And
like
I know Seth Rogen like initially said, "Hey, like that's what we want to do. That's kind of like our goal here." And that's your creative choice, right? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But and the turtles are young. They're essentially like 15 in every incantation, and that's not old, right?
It's,
That's anime old, right? You
yeah,
know
it
what I'm
is
saying?
them.
But
Yep.
like, when you make them a little too young, it kind of makes the show and the elements a little bit more childish.
Exactly. Like how do you have 10-year-old ninjas? Like
Exactly.
you're
Well, all right, hold
technically
up. Before we go further, they did have Three Ninjas, and I love those movies as a kid. Three
yeah
Ninjas. That
yeah.
shit was
You ain't
like
wrong
Three
on those
Ninjas. You know what I'm
ones.
saying? Three Ninjas, but
But
I feel
it's
you.
just in this verse of it all, like in that one, they were being trained by grandpa. It was something for them to be able self
Right?
defense
They
and
kind of
all
got
that.
thrown into shit, but these
But
are
this one is like
like
you're assassins in a sense, like
yeah,
not
exactly.
fully,
These are
but
like what they were kind of raised for.
exactly
Some people might
like
not know that, but the original Ninja Turtles comic book, like they were trained to actually kill Shredder, and then the first issue they kill Shredder. He just comes back. But yeah, I kind of don't like that like youthful aspect to it. But onto another green flag, I do like the cast.
yeah,
The cast is stacked.
it's really stacked with a lot of them, and I think going forward with them, it should sound definitely
Yeah,
good.
I mean you got
Everybody
like
is a good
Jackie Chan's
actor.
on there, Paul Rudd,
Ice
Ice
Cube was in
Cube,
there. There was
John Cena,
all
Giancarlo Espinoza, right? Isn't he on there?
yep. Hannibal
Post Malone. I
Buress,
don't know why.
Post
Oh, Hannibal Buress
Malone,
is funny.
freaking Seth Rogen's obviously
Yep,
gonna
Seth
be in it,
Rogen. I think he's like
right?
Bebop or Rocksteady.
And then I mean,
There's a lot
yeah,
of there's a
everybody is kind
lot
of
of celebrities in this, and so kind of another green flag is I think this. Well, you know what? I'll save that one. I'll save that one. We'll come back to that one. So the cast is good. That I think it's an actual good cast.
yeah.
A lot of those people are like, I don't give a shit about Post Malone, but like, well, most of those people like I like. Jackie Chan's the man. So I'm excited in that sense. That's kind of a we got some people you like. They kind of got
Like a
me on
true
that one.
sensei for Splinter this time,
Right, right.
like
That's kind of cool. Red flag.
when it comes down to everybody really is just like kid wise for the turtles. Like every single they're unknowns is a good thing, but I mean like Could have got somebody for the Turtles that we would have known just a little bit, like a
You mean like
teenage voice,
actors?
yeah, voice acting wise, like that. It's not a bad thing because I want people to be able to have opportunities and such, but it's just like everybody else is stacked. Why aren't the
Mm,
Turtles stacked with it? That's
right.
I don't know what they were really trying to pull with that one, but
Right, and I mean, I guess if you want to grow the franchise, maybe you want to, get some young actors. They can kind of grow with it if you have
yeah,
like sequels in
especially if
mind,
they're gonna go with
right?
this
The Harry
kind of
Potter
young
route,
type of this
you
young
know,
type of crew with them. So it
right?
works that aspect, and that's why opportunity wise, I have
Mhm.
no hate, but I'm just you stacked up everybody else, but just not the Turtles
Mhm.
and April.
Right. Yeah, which goes on to the biggest red flag is April is fat and black. Now, listen, I feel like we should all be used to race swapping by now. And admittedly, like, this isn't the first time they made her fat and black.
Yeah,
In the cartoon, she was fat and black. So for some people, that's their April. However, I think it's kind of trash because, one, stop with the redhead erasure. Y'all
yeah,
niggas be switching
exactly.
up the redheads. We know what y'all do. Y'all even got Annie. you
Oh,
know,
that
but
was just
like
destroying
it's
them in
just
every
yeah,
way.
it be like that, you know what I'm saying? So there's that factor in and of itself, and I don't know why they decided to make her fat too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like in
Cause
later iterations, half the time April does become a ninja, doesn't she? So
exactly,
it's just
yeah,
like,
that's kind of weird because like she
yeah,
ain't gonna lose weight, right? So I kind of I thought about that, because everyone's kind of got some smoke for it, and I'll be real, I got smoke for it too. It's not a good thing, it's just more
nah,
diversity bullshit. But I wonder if people would care less if she was actually like pretty.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
Because I'll be real, like I would. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, if you replace somebody or, and they're just ugly, like, that's
it
not,
doesn't make
like, yeah, that's
sense.
not fun.
Like
That's not what
replace
we
them
want.
with yeah, at that point you're just looking for the best character to fit, right?
Right,
So
like
why
yeah,
would it be
like if
like
you're doing
that?
blind casting and they
Yep.
just happen to be a different color, like if this was Asian April, I
Then
don't
what
think
would it matter?
motherfuckers would care.
As long as this person is killing the entire role, that is the
Right.
whole point of being an actor,
At the very
actress,
least,
either
motherfuckers
one.
would say at least she's fine. But y'all went the extra
Exactly.
step to making
To
her
make sure we
big
really
too.
might not enjoy her in
Yeah,
any
it's
way.
a
Like,
little
oh, she's
weird.
going to
It's a
be a
little
comic
weird.
relief. She's going to be funny. She's going to be. But April was also
Yeah.
kind of down to earth. She's a reporter. She gets into
She
that shit. She's
shouldn't be
nitty
big. There's
gritty.
no
Yeah.
reason to be big.
Like,
You can't be running the rooftops with ninjas and be
yeah,
fat. Sorry
exactly.
about you.
How is she
It's
going to
just
get this
stupid.
first picture of them? Is it just going to be a freak accident? They're going to fall down in front of her or some shit like that? Like, come on now.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not too happy about that. And I think that's kind of probably the biggest red flag that makes you question a lot of things going forward. I mean, I don't know if I have much more green flags. I mean, I'm excited for it just because it's turtles in general.
oh, yeah.
But kind of what we touched on earlier is that it's very young. Like, you have some sprinkling woke ideology, or at least a telltale sign, because while she's black and fat, it doesn't mean the movie could suck. But I think the movie could suck because they're young, and there's
Yeah.
the likeliness that you're gonna have some sick fight scenes like you would from a Ninja Turtles anything franchise.
I feel like it'll be more the clumsy Ninja Turtles,
Exactly. Yeah, like they're
instead of
gonna
the
be
teenage Ninja
child. Yeah,
Turtles,
they're gonna be very, very like rookie ass. Like
Yep.
we're just and
This is our first outing. What are we gonna do?
right.
Like,
And I mean, like they have episodes like that, but I don't know if I want to watch a whole movie of that.
nah.
Like
If it's
depending.
gonna like, have a little time skip all of a sudden halfway through, okay, cool, do something like that. But from the trailer, nah. It seems like it's just gonna be these kids the whole time.
Right,
And
because people, if you don't know, go watch the original 1990s live action puppet costume
yeah,
Ninja Turtles. You're gonna get some of the best fight scenes that I'd argue in American cinema. For an
oh,
American movie, because
definitely.
that was by Golden Harvest, which produced a lot of almost all of Jackie Chan's early movies. So you
See,
actually have good choreographers on that film, and I don't know if they do for this one. Maybe Jackie Chan called in some connections, but we'll see. Overall, though, I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot just because I'm a fan of Turtles, but I think the woke thing and just the youthful factor of it is kind of my biggest annoyance. What about you, bastard?
Yeah, I'm feeling you on that one. The youthful appearance of it is one thing that's really dragging it down for me. Like all of the ideologies, like I kind of want it to be turtles. I don't want to have to worry about
Yeah.
them trying to sprinkle something on top. I just want it to be like if it is going to be child turtles, at least make it to where there's child turtles who are training, child
Yeah.
turtles who are going to be doing something to be Ninja Turtles soon.
Right. And
Instead
like it
of
almost looks like I bet you this movie will be funny and it will probably almost be too comedic.
yeah,
You know?
that'll be the gripe right there. Like
Yeah.
I don't they obviously as if they're gonna be in the first beginnings, they're gonna suck at stealth, I would assume and everything. So
Mhm.
yeah, we could have those types of clumsy moments, but for the most part, I kind of still expect them to beat Foot Clan members no problem.
Right. And I
Like
wonder if the Foots I don't did they say somebody was
it
Shredder?
it
Can't
didn't
remember.
look like Shredder, it didn't look like
Yeah, it doesn't
it looked
matter.
like randoms, but if it is Foot
I mean,
Clans,
Bebop and
any of
Rocksteady
them,
is there, so maybe. But I think it did say Mutant Mayhem, so I don't think the Shredder. But I can't remember on the cast, and I'm not looking at it, and it doesn't really matter. Regardless, I feel you. I want to
yep,
see them be tight and not just kind of silly. I think that's kind of the problem with a lot of like these nerd franchises is there's always an undertone of seriousness and danger and badassery. And
yep.
you know, in the more modern, woke, sensitive era, they make things a lot more childish, family friendly. And while that's not a bad time, that might not be the time you're looking for when you're watching 4 Mutant Ninja Turtles that walk around with fucking weapons on their backs.
Exactly.
So, you
And
know, like,
almost all of them are sharp. Come on now.
yeah, you know, you're kind of wanting to watch some, like, you know, a little action there. So, hopefully the action's good. Hopefully Black April is not like, you know, because it's one thing to have the woke look. It's another
yeah.
thing to act woke as well. Hopefully she's not insufferable.
Let's just make
Um,
her pretty funny and maybe like knowledgeable as
Yeah.
hell, and we can
Hopefully,
call it
all these
good.
actors aren't just bait for a shitty movie, right? I mean, I think
That's the one
Splinter
thing.
had an afro in there, and that
That's
looked
what it
kind of
looked like,
weird.
and I'm like,
Like,
this is Jackie Chan, right? Like
yeah,
all of a
you
sudden, Ice
know,
Cube
I
isn't gonna
just,
just be fucking Splinter, right? Like, I'm not just gonna have a curveball out of
yeah, it'd
nowhere.
be funny. But I'm excited for it, and a review for that one. Hopefully, right out the theater will come, you know. But
Definitely.
what do y'all think in the comments? I mean, I think there's some good. I don't know if it outweighs the bad. To be perfectly honest, like as much as I'm like used to all the bullshit, it still gets annoying.
It
That being
does.
said, well, let us know. Let us know what you think in the comments. Are you a big Turtles fan? Are you excited for the trailer? Or I mean, the movie. Did the trailer make you excited?
You're just ready for more turtles in general.
How you feel
Like,
about Black April?
yeah.
Like, you know, are you sad to see another redhead go? Like, you know what it
Just taking
is.
them down one at a time.
But all right, y'all, please like and subscribe. We are the Jabberjaws Vulgar Desperado.
Gentleman Bastard,
Catch you on the next one.
we out.
Peace.